What is this sun? Is that better? It's not better. AKCR Gaming, RVJ, United fan, Rutherford. What is going on, boys? Good to see you up in the chat. Preston, appreciate the follow, my man. What is going on with this lighting situation? It's not going to work. There, that'll do. That'll do. Boise Soccer, what is going on, my man? 2:20 a.m. here, says AK. Yeah, game was delayed. It was supposed to happen like an hour, 15 minutes ago. It was supposed to be the start. Apparently, fans were breaking into the stadium, just like barging right in, like just trampling over people. Yeah, so the game got delayed to like an hour and 15 minutes. Doing the anthems right now, but the game is going to go on. Colombia versus Argentina, Copa America final. If you haven't already, vote on the poll and put your predictions in the chat. The bet I took for this game, I've been doing when I've been betting on the team I don't want to win, it's been working out for me. So I took Argentina to keep a clean sheet. That is the bet I have for this game. But I want Colombia to win. Julian, what is going on, my man? Ari, good to see you up in here. Daniel in here as well. It has not started yet. We are just about to kick off any minute now, though. Di Maria, Alvarez, Messi, front three, the same one we've been seeing. Like the only way I want to see Argentina win, though, is if Garnacho scores the winner. Gareth French, what is going on, my man? He says, hi, I'm Gareth, watching from Pony Pride, South Wales. Shout out Wales, man. Does gotta be like 2:20 a.m. for you as well, then, man. I'm driving Coca-Cola right now, says Rutherford. Shoot, you know what I could go for right now? Like a nice Fanta. How many minutes was the delayed? It was supposed to start like an hour, 15 minutes ago. Yeah, the fans were like trampling over each other, busting into the stadium. A lot of yellow in the crowd. Majority Colombian fans, just like the semifinal. James and Messi facing off. Win or lose, James Rodriguez has to be getting the MVP for this tournament, man. Also, on the note of just this whole thing that's caused this delay, I mean, hopefully it doesn't happen in Canada, but America, like, we need to sort it out before the World Cup happens, because this shit is, like, the World Cup's just going to be times 2, times 3 in terms of craziness. Gianni VP, what is going on? Dude, a lot of people in here from Wales. Walter Dominguez, he says, going against your bet, Troy, James and Luis Diaz masterclass incoming. Put the predictions in the chat and vote on the poll. Caleb, what is going on, my man? It has just about to start. What are my thoughts on Spain winning? Deserved, man. They absolutely ran through everybody. And just like in terms of they beat Germany, France, In England. In England, we're struggling every single game playing against mediocre opposition, and my headphones are about to die. So I think it was 100% deserved for Spain. Yeah, Rodri player of the tournament as well. I would say that's deserved. Kickoff about to get underway here. Messi gonna get us started. And we are underway. All right, score prediction I'm giving, let's say 2-0 Argentina. Messi's going to get a penalty. Already nice and early. Argentina threatening. Julian Alvarez volley towards goal. Just wide of the post. Argentina menacing right off the kickoff. Goes off the shin pad and wide of the post. I think 2-2 Colombia winning penalties. Boise saying 2-1 Argentina. Troy, I made a bet last game that if... Oh, never mind. Message was retracted. Don't the stadium host big events? Surely this doesn't happen. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, you'd think America would be good at controlling, big events. Tons of big events hosted in these stadiums. United fan says Argentina will win 2-1. Alice, the score is 0-0. The game has just started. We are a minute in. Colombia going long over top. Here's Luis Diaz. Oh, good clearance. How many yellow cards do you think we're going to see in this team? 2 South American teams playing each other in a final. It's going to get spicy, 100%. Adam Ramsey up in here. What is going on, my man? He's backing the Argentines. Of course, he wants his city boy, Julian Alvarez. Oh, look at Tagliafico. Tagliafico getting a corner out of it. Argentina looking good. Why was the delay? Yeah, people were just like, there's fights and stuff, people breaking into the stadium that didn't have tickets. It was just some mayhem going on, but they got it sorted out. Messi's corner. Maybe 19, 30 yellows. Headed away. James Rodriguez. Controlled and looking to clear. It's blocked off Di Maria and out for goal kick. Trying the Spain game. I said if Spain win, I get mod, and Spain won, so can I have mod, please? I don't think that's how it works, but I'm not against giving you mod. Next time I make a mod, you'll definitely be in there with a shout, but I usually do like some type of challenge, or like if I really just need a mod because just certain mods aren't being in the stream, then I'll just do like a randomizing spinning wheel or something like that. But yeah, usually if you're consistently in the streams, which you are, you can have a good chance of being mod. Is it hot in Canada, Troy? Today it's actually not that bad, but this week, yeah, it's been pretty hot. Can't lie. Oh my goodness, criminal giveaway. Cleaned up by Enzo Fernandez though. Is that even Enzo Fernandez? Argentina can't get this cleared. James Rodriguez trying to bring it down. High foot. Referee says no. And Messi holding the ball up here. Argentina trying to get players forward. Little ball over the top. Julian Alvarez is going to chase this down. Keeper coming out to grab it. Was there a high foot on James Rodriguez outside the box? Certain mods aren't around. I feel like that was a shot, and I don't appreciate it. Hey, dude, you've actually... I wasn't even talking about you. But if you took offense to that, then I guess that means that you're not around. But, like, I actually wasn't even talking about you. Like, there's people that I have that are mods that have not been in streams in forever. OV, what's going on? Danny, do I play soccer myself? I do. I actually just started playing again. I had a really bad knee injury a couple of years ago, but this last year was my first season I was playing again. Dude, oh my goodness, United fan, I missed glasses, and he sent me 3 roses. Shout out the boy. Appreciate you, my man. I can't believe I missed the glasses, man. I can't believe that. I like the ones that, like, actually... Look at this lighting issue. Got the blinds on me. Yeah, I like the ones that actually, like, put a filter on my face. Who do you think is going to win? Predictions? Oh, yeah. Dude, look at... Oh. Appreciate you, bro. Prediction, though? What did I say? I say Argentina 2-0, but Colombia menacing here. There's the volley. It's off the outside of the post. Cordoba so close there for Colombia. I mean, Martinez couldn't even move. Just watched it go by the post. Decent effort. I thought that was going in. And another rose, man. Shout out the boy United fan. Watching, which I believe is 2:20 a.m. for him as well. I would imagine. Oh my goodness. Colombia menacing again. James Rodriguez lays it off. Couldn't get the ball under control. It goes wide to Luis Diaz. He's forced backwards. Just keeping possession here for Colombia. He's going all the way back and a swinging around reset. Ryder, what is going on, my man? The score is 0-0 in 7 minutes, 30 seconds in the game. Are they showing the third place after? The third place game was yesterday, my man. Canada versus Uruguay, and we lost on penalties. 2:30 a.m. for United fan, man. That's ridiculous. Like, yeah, the guys who are watching it in the middle of the night right now, definitely not happy about that delay, I bet. Like, we'd already be deep in the second half right now. CR Gaming. Oh, Bang Bang Pat up in here. What is going on, brother? But CR Gaming said, I found out about your channel during the Euros, and you are now one of my favorite YouTubers now. Hey, dude, I appreciate that, man. Hopefully I can maintain that title of being your favorite YouTuber. I appreciate it. Bang Bang Pat said, I saw someone and you with exactly the same Manchester United shirt, and I told them never watch the game with the white side because it's bad luck. Yeah, dude. For real. See, Bang Bang Pat knows. Real ones know. If you're new to my channel, this jersey, if you ever see me wearing this jersey when the United game's going on, call me out for it because it is bad luck. And honestly, it remained true today because I was wearing it today in support of England because I didn't have an England jersey. So I'm like, this is the next best thing. Didn't bring them any luck. Jay Jizza, what is going on, my man? All the boys up in the chat. Love to see it. Yeah, I kind of want to do a poll of who's watching this game in 2:30 or the middle of the night right now, whatever time it is for you. Because I feel like more people are watching it in the middle of the night than are actually watching it at like a reasonable hour. Luis, what is going on, my man? Yeah, guys, vote on the poll again if you haven't already, and hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live. Oof. You can wear the shirt, just make sure you wear it on the gold side, because that side is the good luck side. You know what is my actual good luck jersey? The white Chevrolet one. That one's decent. What's another good one? This is the Ronaldo one up there. Stuart, what is going on, my man? Good to see you up in the shot. He says, were you wearing that jersey during the 7-Up Cup? I want to say yes. If you haven't already, I do recommend watching that video because it is actually, fun fact, that 7-0 game against Liverpool is the only video on my channel that's age restricted because, yeah, I was using some vulgar language, let's just say that. But I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure what video it was, but like I switched from this jersey to another jersey to another jersey. I had to put on 3 different jerseys to find one that was bringing some type of luck, and that honestly could have been the game. I've done that in a couple games, but yeah, that may have been one of them. Eric Holden, what is going on, my man? He says, Washington State Gooner here. Love your commentary. You had a big hiatus last season. Glad to see you back in form. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. And honestly, oh shit. Colombia getting a corner here. Hold this thought. I just want to say a quick shout out to like everybody, all the subscribers, all the new ones, the old ones, but especially the old ones when I did take my break, and just seeing the love and support and just the belief that you guys had in me when I didn't have any belief in myself during that time was a major reason what brought me back. So I'll just shout out you guys. But we're having a corner right here, so it's not the time to get emotional about it. James Rodriguez. It's to the far post. Header towards goal into the hands of Emi Martinez. Great chance there for Colombia. Ari saying Colombia cooking. Why did the game get delayed? Because fans were trying to, like fans who didn't buy tickets and stuff were trying to just like barge their way into the stadium. And yeah, it got kind of hectic. There's videos on it on social media that you can find. This game's been very end-to-end. Jay just says, yo, it's 2:33 a.m. here. Who's been the best young playing team in the Copa America? Best playing team. Where did I get young from? Best playing team? Uruguay played really, really good up until that game against Colombia. You might say Colombia, honestly. Even though I actually haven't even watched. I've seen this game in the semifinal, but everybody else, from what I've heard from you guys and just other people online, Colombia has been the best team performing. Yeah, the 7-0 was a disgrace. Currently 4:33 here in Nairobi. AM or PM? El Nino showing the love for Spain. Spain with a well-deserved victory over England. And all the way throughout the tournament, dominant performances from Spain. And honestly, I'm kind of scared about the World Cup because they're only going to get better. Popsick Poppy, what is up, man? He says, who do I think is going to win? I think Argentina is going to win, but I want Colombia to win. Rutherford says, how do I feel about Sancho returning to Old Trafford? I'm willing to accept him back, and I'll back him and hope he does well. Like, honestly, when a new season starts, everybody's on a fresh slate for me, and I'm a man of forgiveness. New season, everybody on a fresh slate. Let's do it properly. And if he goes back to the freaking, not listening to Ten Hag, disrespecting and having a shit attitude, all that stuff, then yeah, he can go. But we'll see, because he is a talented player. Like, he's an unbelievable footballer. In terms of like the ball at his feet, he's one of the best players in the league. But again, it's just like every other English player, his mentality just brings him down. Like, I wish the players like Sancho and Rashford didn't need to be babied and coddled and like told they're so great and like, have their ass wiped, and that they could just have the motivation to actually perform well on their own. But that's just how they are. And you know what? If we have to do that to make them play well, then I don't care. Whatever we have to do to actually get players to perform, just do it. The main motto for the squad going into next season needs to be no whining. No whining. Not one whine. Not one tear shed. I don't want to hear it from anybody. Who's playing better? I honestly don't know. It's very close. It's very end to end. I couldn't really say a team's been playing better. Argentina started the game very strong, but Colombia's came into the game definitely. Olivia, good to see you up in the YouTube chat. How are you doing? Stuart says, that's such a good attitude about Sancho. Your side could really use him. We could really use him. Like, we got winger problems. But I don't want it to be, again, a situation, because we got so many players on our team where I can understand where they get frustrated. Where, like Rashford, for example. Rashford will play like shit. He'll play like shit. Play like shit. Play like shit. Play like shit. And he'll play week after week after week. A guy gets a chance to come off the bench. He'll score, like whoever it is. And then he gets benched the next week for Rashford, who hasn't done anything for 3 months. So it's just like, the players need to play based on performances. I don't care what it says in the contracts that players need to play X amount of games. If you're not playing well, pull up some bench. And if you're not happy about that, then play better. Like, it's literally as simple as that. And I hate that. Like, for young players, yeah, it makes sense. But, like, when it says, like, on an older player that he has to play a certain amount of games, but he's just completely underperforming, like, it's bullshit. Primo, appreciate the roses, my man. You think Ronaldo's going to play next World Cup? He said he would be available, so I would say, I would like to see him maybe, like, he's going to be old, man. I mean, he's already old, but maybe, like, play a similar role that Muller played for Germany in this tournament. That's what I want to see from him. If Garnacho scores, are you okay with that? Because either Messi still wins. That is the only way I'd want Argentina to win is if Garnacho scores. But he's not even going to see the field, so. What's the minute for me? They're showing a replay right now. 1 second. It is 5 seconds away from the 19th minute. We are in the 19th minute right now. And the score is 0-0. Game being played in Miami. Miami Stadium is beautiful. Honestly, when you watch it on TV, I haven't seen it in real life, but my dad was there recently and he was sending me pictures of it. It was beautiful. I can only imagine actually what it does look like in real life. Oh my goodness, Messi. Beautiful body positioning there. They shifted to the left side. Crossing into the box. Here's Messi. Shot is blocked into the hands of the keeper. Could have took an ugly deflection and fell in the back of the net. That would have been disgusting. His own player, Julian Alvarez, blocked the shot. Probably wasn't going in. Needed a deflection. Adam saying Colombia had the best chances. I'd honestly say it's been pretty even. Like Colombia, I've seen Colombia have had like one or two really good chances, and Argentina same. United fan dropping the glasses and the rose, man. Appreciate you, bro. It's rigged for Argentina to win. I honestly think it's definitely rigged for I don't think it's rigged for specifically Argentina, but you can definitely tell that the refs like don't give a shit about the North. Didn't give a shit about the CONCACAF teams. Like, what the heck was this? Like the challenges were that they were letting go, and just the calls that they would give for the South American teams was just ridiculous. Letting headbutts and shit go away, like it's actually insane. And then these teams have the audacity to say that we played dirty. But United fans showing love on both platforms. That's what you love to see. If you're watching on TikTok, though, and you want a better viewing experience, come over and join the YouTube family. The link is in my TikTok bio, or you can search The Casual Fan up on YouTube. Do I need to switch up how I say that? Because I say that, I have to say that every stream because, you got to do the shameless plug. But I literally word it the exact same way every single time. Oscar, what is going on, my man? Mauro, he says, yes, lots of bad calls from the ref. CONCACAF sides were abused in this tournament, period. Even the United States. It's being held in the U.S., and even the United States team were getting bullshit calls towards them. Somebody make it make sense. GH is saying probably bribed. Probably. I mean, I don't want to say it. You said it. I don't want to say it. Did I watch Jesse Marsh's press conference about it? I did. I actually just watched it today. And he's right. Like, it's disgusting. Like this tournament is just losing it loses its credibility when it's like that. You know what I mean? Like, how can you even compare it to the Euros when it's like when it's clearly, I mean, I don't want to say fixed, but like fixed, you know what I mean? Is Haiti in CONCACAF? I want to say yes. But I actually don't know. Don't ask me geography questions. Do I play soccer? I do play soccer. Jesse Marsh represents your country well as the manager. He does, honestly. And I agree with what he said, like, about, the Canadians performing and like being professional and like not diving, not getting into it with these dirty bullshit calls and stuff like that. Even though there was one moment where Kyle Lowry threw an elbow. But other than that, like, from the shit that was happening to us all tournament, we stayed very composed and didn't, let's say, fight fire with fire. You know what I mean? Like, even that tackle on Alphonso Davies in the semifinal was disgusting. If that was the other way around, you know it would have been a red card. Who do I think USA's new manager will be or should be? I saw they went in for Klopp, and Klopp was just like, no. Ball in the box from Diaz, trying to find Cordoba. It's headed, I think it's been off Cordoba, and it's out for a goal kick. Ref is given. Who do I think should be USA's new manager, though? I don't even know, man. I don't even know any American. Like, do you want an American or like a foreign guy? I think they could do well with like a foreign guy. Maybe like maybe like a Thierry Henry or someone like that. Even though I know Henry's the France U20. Is it U21 or U23? Or thoughts on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as USA manager? Probably would never do it, and probably wouldn't even ever be offered. I feel like he could do a job. John, what is going on, man? He says, hey, bro, coming in quickly before I pass out. My prediction is 1-1 full-time Colombia to win on pens. Good night. I'll see you. I guess, when United get going, which will be tomorrow. In terms of preseason, United's first preseason game against Rutherford, who I believe is a what would you call someone from Norway? Norwegian. Why did I not know that? Yeah, it's the Norwegian side. Like, for a second I was about to say Norwayish. Tony the Tiger. Look who it is. Maya, what is going on? Cyrix. Definitely said that wrong. Get Belichick. Heard rumors with Henry. Maybe like Southgate? I feel like Southgate would actually be good for us. Who is down here for... Don't... No. No. Tell me this isn't Lisandro Martinez that's down right now. Oh my goodness, it's Lisandro Martinez that's down right now. Tell me you're joking. This is the last thing we want to see. Please, for the love of God, do not be a serious injury because the season is over before it's even begun. Take him off. I didn't even see what happened. Unai Emery? That would be a shout, but I feel like he's a club guy, and he's young. I should do England because of his connections. Martinez staying in the game. There is no extra time in the final at the end of the 90. There's no extra time in the Copa America, period. Ended the 90, we'll go straight to penalties. Definitely not showing the Goldschmidt jersey. Am I a United fan? I am a United fan. Oscar saying fake injury. I hope so, because I don't want any serious ones. I didn't even see the challenge on him, but they gave him some magic spray, and he's continued, so hopefully he's good. Only thing Belichick is doing now is fucking 24 years. 24-year-old at the age of 72, big pimpin'. That is wild. Trains too much with Glassman Martial. I wonder who Martial's even going to sign for. I feel like he'll go back to the French league. Didn't do good when he went to Sevilla. I could see him in like the Serie A. I could honestly see him at a Juventus. Like, he still is a good player, and if he can stay fit, like, a big club could come in for him. Wait, there is extra time in the finals? Robert's saying there is. I've been under the understanding that this whole tournament there was no extra time. Heard the commentator say it could go 120 minutes. Well, there you go. Robert said there was as well. So I'm going to take your guys' word for it. Am I saying Liverpool is better in my opinion? Don't say that to me. Hamas trying to play it over the top to Luis Diaz. Cordoba is a straight dog up top for Colombia. He's battling for every single ball that gets played near him. Enzo Fernandez just takes the man out. Referee playing the advantage. Poor giveaway here. Now Argentina looking to go forward. Di Maria forced back. James Rodriguez giving away the free kick. Argentina getting the free kick. He's not happy about it. CR Gaming says, I'm really going to miss Pep. Oh, dude, I get every single time I see the clip of Pep chasing down Thuram, man, it makes me emotional. And honestly, I feel like he could play in the next World Cup. Like, he was moving like he was freaking 30. Terrible giveaway here. Now Luis Diaz has space to hurt Argentina here. The dribbles gets a little bit too far out of his feet. Good tackle there from Argentina to keep him away. Oh my goodness. Jefferson Lerma lines one from way out and it just whiskers by the post. Oh, that was a good strike. Actually, Martinez got fingertips into him, called him into action. It's going to be a corner to Colombia. Martial would get injured if he wore what hockey keepers wear. You know what the thing is with Martial? Like, I'm sure he actually was injured for some of the times, but there was definitely moments where he was just like hurt and not injured. Like, hurt and injured are two completely different things, but there was definitely times he could have played and he just didn't. I'm really tired of players like that. Like, if you're fit and you're available, you play. Like, you don't just play when the team's doing well. Or you just play when you want to play. Like, that's not how it works. Hot take, Anthony should win the Super Ballon d'Or. What? Mr. Snow, what is going on, man? He says, who do I got? I think Argentina's going to win, but I want Colombia to win. My daughter says that the difference between Manchester United and Liverpool is mentality. I told her to wait and see what happens to mentality when Slot is in charge. Yes. Like, when I was young and it was all sunshine and roses and United were winning leagues left and right, even better than what Liverpool are right now. To quote Ten Hag, an era can come to an end. And the Klopp era is over, so we're going to see what Arne Slot is made out of. And see, the real question is it the club mentality or is it the manager? Because even with United, you could argue, the proof is in the pudding saying that it was the manager. Because as soon as Ferguson goes, haven't even come close really since. Few second places, but even then, like, not really even close. Like, they were never actually like title races to the end. Oh my goodness, can Messi find a shot off here? Dancing around the box, going for a cross, takes a deflection, I believe. Ref's given a goal kick. I thought it was a corner. Messi down, holding his ankle. Yeah, when the manager goes, he brings the mentality with him. Martial's bones must be made of straws, just consistently injured, snapping everywhere. Guy needs to go back to Monaco or something. He's definitely going to go back to the French league, surely. Let's see this challenge here on Messi. Oof. Yeah, he'll be all right. I should watch Scottish Football League. Yeah, the only time I watch a Scottish team is if it's in the Europa League. I'm sad Klopp left. Can't believe that was the best manager they could get to replace Klopp. I thought they were going to go... I thought they should have got the sporting guy. I forgot what his name was. Either him or Xabi Alonso, but I think Xabi Alonso is holding out for Real Madrid. Prediction... My original prediction was 2-0 Argentina. Still a lot of time left. That could very well happen, but... Still goalless inside 36 minutes. You know what would be hilarious? If Slot does really bad, they fire Slot like within like a season, maybe a season and a half. Bring in Gerrard. That would be the worst thing. Like, if they do that, the whole club is over. And you see the difference between Liverpool and United, even though Liverpool actually did come back to being a top club and performing and challenging for titles. United have it much... When United is bad, they have it much easier of a path to being good than Liverpool does, as opposed to when they're really bad to being good. Funny enough, Liverpool, with the harder path, managed to do it easier than we did, which is kind of embarrassing. But the main reason why that is because we can basically sign, for the most part, we can sign whoever we want. And Liverpool can't do that. Like, apart from your, like, Mbappe, like, the top, like, class players that really aren't going anywhere. United could just flash whatever money in anybody's face the same way City can, but United can actually do it and it's not illegal. Because they earned that right from their history, not just done what City did. Gennaro, what is going on, my man? Good to see you up in the chat. How have you been? He says it's 4 a.m. in Italy right now. Why is everybody up in the middle of the night? I love it, but it's just... Like, is there something going on? Or, like, the stars aligning a special way tonight? If Slot let go on Boxing Day and they're in free fall. I mean, who knows? Maybe he's unreal. Maybe he's just as good as Klopp. Maybe they win the treble. Klopp will end up back at Liverpool in a few years. Yeah, where do you think he's going to go when he does eventually come back? I really hope he never goes to Bayern. I could see him returning definitely at Liverpool eventually. Rios cross into the box, headed towards goal. Not enough power behind the header. Easily in the hands of Emi Martinez. Will United have a comeback season? I hope. Usually when United don't make Champions League, that's when they tend to want to spend big. They never seem to want to go that extra step to actually win the league, but they will take action when they're not in the Champions League. It's like they only care about being in the Champions League as far as the higher ups. I mean, there is some new ownership, and it has looked different, but I want to see results on the field before I actually believe anything. But it is a good sign that we're actually looking to do business early. Like, again, I can't remember. It's probably happened, but for the most part, I honestly can't remember the last time United signed a player in July. It's always late. It's always the second, third, fourth option, and it's always 10, 20 million more than we should have been paying for them. But I'm excited nonetheless, though. First preseason game tomorrow, and we will be live for that. So if you haven't, hit the subscribe button and turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live, posts a video, any of that stuff. And the gaming stream's also probably going to be coming back this week, too. Definitely going to get some Warzone streams going. And maybe I'm probably going to continue the West Brom career mode. Because I started that and then wasn't able to continue it because there were so many Euro streams. Montiel trying to put a ball in the box. A terrible cross. Colombia. Oh, Luis Diaz. Little scoop turn there. Beats Ento Fernandez. But DePaul just strips him back. It's 10:02 in Boston right now, Troy. Boston? Dude, shout out Boston. Shout out the Boston Celtics. 10:02 is not bad at all. Gennaro says, today has been a really great day with my girlfriend and my family, and all the season just went perfectly, so why not chill sometimes at night, especially when you're streaming? Hey, dude, I'm happy to hear that, man. I'm happy to hear that you're doing good, your life's been doing good, and you've had a great year, man. Hopefully that continues for the rest of this year and into next year, and for the rest of your life, man. Show us the game, please. I wish I could, bro, but sadly I cannot because the stream will get copyrighted. Oh, Tagliafico just gets freaking elbowed straight in the head, and Argentina are getting a free kick just outside the box, and I think a card's coming out as well. Or maybe he's going for the spray. No, he's going for the spray. Tagliafico. Actually, that wasn't as bad as it looked. I don't even know. It looked worse. It looked worse at full speed, but there, like, what do you want him to do? He's leaning forward and just like kind of falls into him. Like, how is he not supposed to use his arms there? That's what I hate. Yeah, defending shorter players. And like hitting them in the face. I don't even like it like in practice for my own team. I'm someone who likes to, like when I'm actually playing football, I'm someone who likes to shield the ball and I use my arms a lot. But when I have like a short guy on me, I was doing this like to my own teammate in practice. I'd get the ball, put my arm up, and like I straight up like just smack him in the face or like hit him in the eye. And it's like a complete accident. I don't feel bad when it's like someone on the other team, but when I'm doing it in practice, yeah, I'm just like, all right, I need to relax. Primo with the 2 roses. I appreciate you, man. Argentina, yeah, 0-0 is the scoreline. We are 1 minute away from halftime. Ready here. I'll make a deal with you guys. If Argentina win, then I'm getting Domino's. If Colombia win, then I'm getting Domino's. Deal? My daughter just called Sir Jim the puppet of the Glazers, and I have some sympathy for that view because it's not an outright sale, and the Glazers need a public face that isn't them for the fans. Honestly, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. That's how I thought was gonna happen. I'm pleased with how business has been taken care of, but again, we're still way out to be seeing what's actually gonna happen. We should have just sold it to that was it Qatar? The Qatari guy, Sheikh something. I forgot what his name was, but we should have just sold to that guy, man. I know it's frowned upon or whatever to be like an oil club or whatever, but I don't care, man. You can't beat them, join them. I'm sick of losing. Wouldn't that be a foul in the match though, Troy? Yeah, it honestly would be. But like, the referees are really, really bad. It's usually a practice thing because in a match I'm playing center back, so I'm never really in a position where I'm like holding the ball and shielding it like that. Yeah, the referees are really, really bad in the division I play in, so they don't know what they're doing. So you can get away with a lot. There is the halftime whistle, though. 0-0 between Argentina and Colombia. The game would be over right now if there wasn't for that delay. If there was no extra time. And apparently this game, I thought there was no extra time, but apparently this game will go in extra time if there is no score or if it is tied by the 90. Sheikh Jassim, yeah, that's what it was. She just said, honestly, I prefer that teams are not owned by dictatorial oil magnets. Dude, how does she know all this? She's 11. She reads a lot. Dude, she's got some strong opinions for 11-year-olds, but I love it. I mean, like, I agree. If no club was like that would be beautiful, but that's not the case. So I'm at a point where if you can't beat them, join them. But yeah, I would prefer, like, I don't like this whole, even just the idea of the Super League and all that stuff. But football, it's almost a completely different sport than it was like 20 years, even just 10 years ago, honestly. Since the addition of VAR, the game has changed drastically. It's completely different. Everybody doesn't want to lose, but look up to PSG, hella money, and can't win something big. Is true. And honestly, if United had all the money to spend, I honestly don't think it would make that much of a difference into the players that we would bring in. Like, we're dishing out the money every year. Like, I hear the same thing about United. Oh, you don't have any money. We don't have any money. But then year after year, we're signing players for 80 to 100 million. But I keep hearing we don't have any money, but we're pulling money out of thin air every year. So, like, first things first, money's not even real. So that's the main thing. Especially for the clubs like the top clubs. It's literally just how you can attract players to want to play for your club. Are you a big enough club? Are you going to be challenging for titles? United they love a nice false promise over at United. Love the false promises. Gennaro says, honestly, I love VAR if used correctly. I honestly think it would be perfect. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. They need to do it how they do it in the American sports, where each team has a challenge. If something happens, a goal or whatever, and you want to challenge the on-field call, throw your challenge flag or whatever, however you want to do it. They review it. If you're right, you get to keep your challenge. If you're wrong, you lose your challenge, and then it's just the referee's decisions on from that point. Like, that needs to be how it's done. Toronto Maple Leaf, what is going on, my man? Good to see you up in here. Stuart saying, let's see what business United does so far. So good. Xerxes is a real talent. Sancho back is good for your side. I'm excited, and apparently De Ligt is very close to being done too. I don't care when it's done. Just get it done. I would pay, the number I've been hearing is like 40-ish million, something around there for De Ligt. I would honestly pay up to like 60 million for De Ligt. If we're going to pay like, what was it, like 80 mil for Maguire, why wouldn't you pay that for De Ligt? Like, the worst version of De Ligt is still miles better than Maguire. And the best version of Maguire. And I also heard that Bayern fans were apparently, I don't know if this was bullshit or not, but I read that Bayern fans were apparently saying to like the coach or the board or whatever to not sell De Ligt, and that he was like their best center back or one of their best center back, and he's good, would be good for them for the future. I think they should add and ask VAR review once for each team. You just said what I said? Oh. Yeah. I mean, like, literally. I feel like they will do that eventually, but who knows? RVJ, what is going on, my man? Yes to 60 mil for De Ligt. I mean, I wouldn't care if they paid 100 mil. It's not coming out of the fans' pockets, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, actually, no, I would care, because if we actually did business correctly, then we'd be able to sign multiple players for that price. Don't really get why they let De Ligt go. Honestly, me neither. Maybe they need to get rid of some players for financial fair play reasons or something like that. I don't know. But he doesn't even start for them. They start Eric Dyer over him, which is disrespectful as fuck. Solari, what is going on? Good to see you up in the chat. Jay just says, I think Xerxes will be a baller, very skillful player and clever. Just need a mid, a right wing, and a few center backs. I mean, do you think we're going to see a formation change? Because now that, like, is Xerxes going to play, like, just right up in the number 9 spot? Are we going to see him maybe play more out wide? I don't know. Because let's say they're both fit. Who starts, Højlund or Xerxes? Or do we play a 2-striker formation? Or does one play out wide? And if one was to play out wide, I imagine it would be Xerxes, because Højlund, I mean, I'm sure he could do it, but he doesn't really take me as someone that would be that great out wide. Going for Colombia since being a Portugal fan, says RVJ. I'm not sure of the correlation, but we'll take it. Gennaro saying Xerxes is shit out wide. So then what do you think is going to happen? We're going to play a 2-striker formation? Or one's going to be getting benched? 2-striker formation? Could you imagine we see United go to a 4-4-2? I would love to see it, but then it's going to be like the 2 center mids are going to have to do so much work. And it's going to be Maino and Bruno, I would imagine. But I don't think we have the team to play a 4-4-2. Because let's just say, like, we need to rotate the team. I don't even know if we could trust Maino and Bruno in a 4-4-2. But I would say that's our best option. But let's just say we can't play that. We got to play, like, Casemiro and McTominay in a 4-4-2. That sounds awful. 6:15 a.m. there for my man there. Oh, yeah, 'cause we don't want Messi to win. I get you. I get you. Xerxes Defo, a creative mid and a false nine, loves to play down the middle. You know what would be great? I hope we don't do it. I really, really hope we don't do it because he's my favorite player on the team. But I've had this weird feeling that United's going to sell Bruno. And I really don't want to see that. United fans still staying strong, bro. Still staying strong. This man is a dedicated football fan. Hopefully that we get a winner within the 90 and it doesn't have to go in extra time. So you guys that are watching the middle of the night can just go to bed. Colombia deserve it, says Rutherford. It's been a very even game. The only way I want to see Argentina winning is if Garnacho's scoring the winner. United fans saying I support or Martinez. Where's Shakira already? I think there needs to be like a petition that Shakira needs to do every single. I was gonna say World Cup, but honestly, every single international tournament, Shakira has to do the song for it. I was saying, nah, actually, though, where is she? Imagine, though, we see Spain win today and Colombia win. I still can't believe PK fumbled that bag. I mean, not that he's not a professional player, you know, in his own right. And doesn't he? Isn't PK still playing? Doesn't PK play in like that? Whose league is it? It's like a futsal league or something. Isn't like Casillas or something like that? It's some Spanish legend has their own league. Shakira's fire. Who did I bet on? The bet was Argentina clean sheet. Regardless who wins the game, it's going to be two Spanish countries winning the cup. True. Dude, look at this stadium, man. Holy. This Miami stadium's insane. Is this freaking... What's his name? Not Bruce Buffer, but the other Buffer. Not UFC Buffer, but boxing Buffer. Dude, they have a straight up halftime show. Imagine Shakira comes out. They got a full on halftime show. Hoyland should not play out wide. It's not his natural position. Yeah, I don't see. Like, his ball control is not the greatest. Like, it's good, but it's not like... It's not super technical, you know what I mean? Who is performing in this halftime show? Is it someone sweet or is it just some rando? Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Is this just on TV or is this happening in the stadium? There's like a wolf. Oh my goodness, it's going to be Shakira. It is Shakira. Oh my goodness. Was this known? We're hearing hips don't lie. This is sick. Was this known? That's sick. Why they bring out Michael Buffer? So wait, it was actually known? They got Shakira doing the halftime show. She's performing a little Hips Don't Lie. Ten Hag is creating Ajax on steroids. I love how we're just signing just all Dutch players. Like, we're going to have a full Dutch squad. Like, Xerxes, De Ligt, Malacia. Wouldn't be surprised to go back in for Frankie. That's like, you're either Dutch or you're coming from a Dutch club. You know who I want to see have a great great season next year for United? Mason Mount. Ain't no way that Wolf was there IRL. Jimmer in here with the rose. I appreciate you, my man. And now they got, dude, this is definitely happening inside the stadium with the green flames and shit. This is sick. Yeah, PK messed up, man. Not true. Liverpool has Gakpo and Van Dijk. Not the full national team, but like a full team of Dutch players. That's what I was getting at. Jimmer, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the kind words. Next, Xavi Simons. I heard that PSG are apparently wanting to loan him out, which is crazy to me, especially after how good he played in this tournament. Can confirm the hips still do not lie. What are my thoughts with Davies to Madrid? I hope that happens for him. Yeah, that would be amazing. I wonder what that would mean for for Mendy though. Yo, this is the most American thing I've ever seen doing a halftime show, but like there was already a delay, you know what I mean? Unless if it's longer than 15 minutes, I don't really want to see it if we're going to be honest. PK said the hips do lie. They don't usually do halftime shows like this, right? I mean, normally in football, no. I mean, actually, I feel like they in terms of recent years, they might actually have been doing this. Because wasn't there a Champions League halftime show, or did I just make that up? Like the most recent years. Or I don't think they're halftime shows. Maybe they're just like opening performances or something like that. I don't think they ever do it at halftime. No, they definitely did not do a halftime show in the Champions League. I 100% just made that up. Mendy might be sub soon. He's too good to be a sub, though. This is so dumb. My daughter is appalled. Holy shit. Yeah, it's like, all right, the hips don't lie. After the hips don't lie, wrap it up. If she does another song after this. The lip syncing is real. I didn't even clue into that. Yeah, that's definitely lip synced. You should try something like 4-2-3-3-1, maybe with Xerxes behind Hoyland, striker creating a 4-4-1-1/2 when defending. Yeah, but then what about Bruno, you know? Where's Bruno going to go? Like, he could play out wide. He could honestly play deeper. Honestly, would it be crazy? Like, back four, then the two, Bruno and Kobe. And then front three is like Rashford, Xerxes, Sancho or whoever, Garnacho. And then Hoyland up top. I'm sorry, Amelia. Gennaro says, honestly, I don't like Bruno Fernandes. He has been the only bright light in this United team for the past however many years it's been now. It'll be Hoyland or Xerxes with Bruno. They'll switch or rotate. I don't see that. Like, how Bruno literally played pretty much every single game last season. Like, there is no rotating with Bruno. If Bruno's fit and available, he plays. I'm pretty like he only didn't play like what 2-3 games last season, something like that. And same with like Mano as well. He's probably gonna play like 95% of games or something like that because he doesn't really get injured that much. Like his injury record seems to be pretty good. And he's young, he's fit, like he can do it. Yeah, but now he's getting old. You know, when it was Cristiano, he was the only bright light. You want to play in a way for Bruno to be in his right position when other players are off. How old is Bruno even now? Hey, United fan, again with the glasses. 2 pairs of glasses, man. Big up, United fan. Bruno's not that old, man. He's in his prime still. Like Bruno Fernandes is literally the only creative player that we have, really. All right, second half is getting here. Players coming back out on the field now. That was a criminally long halftime break. And United fan dropping 11 GGs. My guy. LeBron James up in here as well. What's up, my man? We're going to get Messi v Ronaldo in the World Cup 2026, says Michael. United fan in here dropping donuts now. He's dropping all of them. Showing his love. Shout out the boy United fan, man. He's showing out for this stream. You might want to be playing 4-5-1 then, says Gennaro. He's 30. Yeah, 30 is still good, man. He's still got like 3 years left in his I'd say your prime. I mean, it's honestly kind of changed a little bit. Prime seems to be now like 23 to like 27. About 10, 15 years ago, you consider prime being like 27 to like 30, 32, maybe 33. Only Ten Hag and Rudno. Yeah, having Ruud van Nistelrooy in the coaching staff is definitely a huge plus. And I forgot what his name was, but the dude that came in from whatever club it was, who's like kind of a psycho. I love that, man. I love psychos. We need some psychos to let players know. Like, we got too many guys babying players. We need somebody to rip into somebody. Well, what's the name of the guy I'm talking about? I'm sure a United fan definitely knows. Like, that guy was probably the most important signing of any signing we make this season. All right, Colombia kicking off the second half here. I don't believe we've seen any changes for either side. Apparently there's more teams qualifying for the World Cup. Rennie Hack probably said it wrong, but yeah, that's that man. He's the most important man that we've brought in. Yeah, the biggest thing is bringing in people and having a full squad of everybody that is on the same mission. Second half, though, starting here. Colombia, Argentina, 0-0. 45 minutes to play. If it's still tied, we will see extra time. And if it's still tied after that, after 120 minutes, it will go into penalties. Colombia launching it long. Off the bat, straight in the hands of Emi Martinez. Score is 0-0 still, yeah. United fan says, come on, let's get a goal now. I see one goal. They got to bring on Garnacho, man. He's the only one who can score. He will definitely be playing a lot. It's great we are paying yearly so we can do loads of business. We're talking about the Xerxes deal? I really like Xerxes. He was so good in Italy when creating chances. That's why I want him to always start. I mean, he's definitely probably going to be starting. You don't spend, I mean, nowadays 42 million actually isn't even that much. I was going to say, you don't spend damn near 50 million on a player and not start him. But we paid 80 million for Anthony, and he's probably not even going to end up starting. So what am I talking about? What do I know? Here's James Rodriguez. Trying to play it inside. Pass is blocked. Luis Diaz coming deep to Dreep it. Gives it to James. Puts a ball in the box. Here's Colombia. Cordoba heads it down. Volley just wide of the post. Great opportunity there for Colombia. Who does this Cordoba guy play for? He's in the Serie A, isn't he? Because he's actually really, really good. He's got that dog in him. Kanye West up in the chat. What's going on, my man? He says, you think United going to be a problem for teams next year if they compete or complete the De Ligt deal? A problem, yes. Are we going to win the league? Honestly, if City get a point deduction or something like that, I'd throw United in there. Honestly. Between it could be Liverpool, Arsenal, United, even Chelsea, any of the top teams if City were to piss off. Oh man, here come Argentina. Alex McAllister lays it off to Di Maria. Good save by the keeper. Can Colombia clear? Can't get it away. Here's Rio, so he does end up with the ball, and now he's going to try and dribble Colombia out. Imagine how just tight and entertaining and dramatic the Premier League would be if City would just piss off. He's not in the Serie A. He's in some random team. Is he? Maybe he's in like the Mexican league or something. Because I definitely have used him in FIFA before. Clips, what is going on, man? Who do I got? Again, I think Argentina's going to win, but I want Colombia to win. They could get top 4 easy next year with De Ligt. Yeah, my expectations for next season for United, at least top 4. We need at least to be back in the Champions League. And if we can throw in a Europa League or maybe a domestic cup on top of that, then great. And we also, like let's say we brought in Xerxes, great. If we bring in De Ligt, that is crucial that we bring in De Ligt. But we still need to bring in, like, 2 more players on top of that, maybe even at least. I would say, honestly, more towards 3, but we need, say we bring in De Ligt. We also need probably 2 fullbacks if we're going to be real, but at least 1. And I'd say we need... We do need a new DM, but if we're going to keep Casemiro for another season, we can probably get away with not going out to get one. I honestly think we need 2 center backs. We need another center back. Now originally I was saying we need a winger, but now that Sancho's back. Sancho's back. Pellistri looking good. Ahmed was looking good towards the end of the season. I think the most important things are we get the players back fit. And in terms of signings, yeah, we're pretty light on fullbacks. Gonna have some players coming back from injuries, but even then, like, Wan-Bissaka is not good enough for the team. We need to sign a right back and a left back. Stuart saying, will we be in the Europa League final? I'm going to say yes, even though you never know really with the Europa League, because, I mean, you never know what... There's a lot of tough opposition that come down in the Europa League from the Champions League, and just, you never know who you're going to come up against. But they should be. I mean, they definitely should be one of the favorites to win it from the start, I would imagine. What's the score of the game? It is 0-0 still. Martinez giving a little elbow on Luis Diaz. Bit of a dive, if you ask me, but... We need a new right back, says Adam Ramsey. Talking about City? Yeah, does City even have any real fullbacks? Like, you play freaking like Vardiel or like Kanji or whoever it is at fullback. I mean, you still technically have Cancelo, don't you? I would love Cancelo at United. He would be perfect for United. What are they going to do about Rashford and Garnacho, though? Play them. I hope Garnacho kicks on, has an even better season than he had last year. A winger, a right wing, a proper right wing. Anthony isn't it, too weak, and he always shoots from stupid angles. I honestly understand why no one's gonna back me on this, but like I've always had a soft spot for Anthony, and I think he's gonna come good eventually. I could easily be wrong, but I'm hoping he's gonna come good. Probably won't ever live up to that 80 mil price tag, but there's just something about him that I like. He frustrates the hell out of me, but for some reason, there's just something about him that I like. Who do I have winning? I think Argentina's going to win, but I want Colombia to win. I'm really starting to enjoy the Europa League tournament. Those matches are intense. This is what I've been saying. I was saying this to my brother. Europa League is actually kind of more lit than the Champions League now, because like the teams, like the big teams from the smaller countries, they like their games, like their fans, the atmospheres, and just this is just me seeing it on TV, is insane. Just the passion from even just like the round of 16 games, even the group stage game is insane. Even in the Conference League as well. Oh shit, great chance there for Colombia. Davinson Sanchez had a free header, puts it over the bar. Wow. I agree he's young, but should be on the bench to learn. Talking about Anthony? I mean, I don't think... Like, I think he's one of those, like, he's going to learn by playing games. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think he's going to be learning on the bench. Maybe it could benefit him going on loan to a different Premier League team, but just to get, like, used to the league and some proper minutes and... But he should be able to do well in our team. And honestly, like worst case scenario, I was saying this, people were saying I was stupid, but it actually ended up happening at the end, towards the end of the season in some games. He's actually a good fullback. Like in one of the things I like him about as a winger is doesn't really have a great end product so far in his United career. But he does track back and defend. Like, that you got to give him that at least. Because that's more than you could at least give Rashford. Anthony Dos Santos needs to earn his way into the starting position. But, like, again, you could say that about everybody. Like, name one United winger that has rightfully earned their spot other than Garnacho. Rashford? No. Sancho? No. Ahmed hasn't even really gotten a chance, so I mean, it's tough to say that even about him. And you know what the weird thing is? Anytime Anthony actually does play well, he gets benched for Rashford in the next game. Unfortunately for you, you guys paid 100 mil for him, so you need to start him because you can't just lose all of that money. It was actually 80. Let's get that right. But you see, I never agreed with this whole thing. Like when that was going on with Maguire, like people were saying that with Maguire. It's just because we paid this amount of money means we have to play him. At a certain point, you know, that all that has to go out the window, because at what point is he such a nuisance to the team where you're actually losing money in the long term from not having any success by playing him? You know what I mean? Like in terms of the investment itself, yeah, you're taking an L. But in the long term, you're gonna ruin your team's success and everything you build just to play a player who sucks that you overpaid for. Like, you just, at that point, you just cut your losses. I'm more talking about Maguire here, not Anthony. I'm not saying we should cut our losses here, but when you're dealing with a player where it feels like that, just cut your losses. Don't try to force something to work that's never gonna work. Here's Di Maria. Oh, good save by the Colombia keeper. He tried to put it in the bottom right corner. It was a great save. Argentina corner. That point is called the Pogba point. See, Pogba's a weird one because he actually was a great player. But again, he dealt with way too many injuries. And in his defense, he didn't have any help around him. Like, I'm not gonna defend him too much because I was actually happy to see him go when we got rid of him because he was a bit of a cancer towards the team. Hold on, Messi's corner whipped in near post, headed away. Yeah, definitely a cancer towards the team, but kind of like Sancho in a way. You see, he's a technical baller. You can see that. But his mentality, garbage. Pogba cared more about the color of his hair and doing the dab and all of that stuff than he actually cared about his on-field performance. Hold my beer up in the chat. What is going on, man? Eric Frank? Dude, tell me this isn't the actual Eric Frank. Dude, tell me this isn't the actual Eric Frank with the freaking 200 IQ ball knowledge right here. Dude, it is. Oh, what is going on, my man? I love your content. He says thoughts on 2018, 2019. Victor, who? See, this guy, he's got too good ball knowledge. Your ball knowledge is too good for me, my man. That's crazy, though. Cheers, bro. Dude, how do you even stumble across my live anyway? How does that even happen? I'm pretty sure you're Canadian, aren't you? You're Canadian as well? See, unless I'm completely wrong, but you represent North America well, bro. If people say that we don't know shit about football, proving them all wrong. Oh, Sanchez, beautiful defending, takes it off Di Maria. How have we still not had a goal yet? 60 minutes into the game. Foul on James Rodriguez. 82 Shifty, what's going on, man? He says, let's go Colombia. Yellow card's coming out here. Kanye West says, why was the game delayed? When they were when the game was starting and the fans were coming into the stadium, there was fans who didn't even have tickets, just tried to barge their way into the stadium, and just some mayhem was going on. So the game was delayed like an hour and 15 minutes. Colombia got a free kick right here. James Rodriguez standing over it. Can he deliver a good ball? Whipped into the box, headed away by Argentina. Still alive here for Colombia. Has the shot well over the bar. Lerma's got a cannon on him. He was close with that other shot, but nowhere near the net on this one. It will go to pens if they don't score in the 90 minutes, right? From what the chat has been telling me, that the final would go in extra time. So my understanding, there will be extra time if it stays tied. Alvarez is going to score in the 69th minute, says Adam Ramsey. Hold My Beer says, Pogba in the defense, he didn't have a real pivot like Conte to do the defensive and left the freedom for him to be creative at Man United. Jose put him in a strict system and limited him as a 6. I mean, the guy had... Who did the guy have beside him? Fred and McTominay? Like, what do you want him to do? And there was games where he literally... A lot of moments where he would pretty much single-handedly win us the games. But to ask that of a center mid is insane. Ask that of anybody is insane. The only man that I've seen... There's 2 times that I've seen it. It's probably happened many a times, but the 2 times that stand out the most to me of a man single-handedly winning their team the league was the last time we won the league with Van Persie. That was the number 1 case of it. I've never seen anything like it in my life because that United team was straight garbage, and somehow he dragged us to a league title. And Suarez, I forgot what season it was, but yeah, that season where he just... I'm pretty sure it was the season where Gerrard slipped. And the one where he's banging in the disgusting goals against Norwich and shit. He would have single-handedly carried them to that title if they won it that season. Other than that, haven't really seen it. Do I stream Premier League as well? I do. I'm mainly a United fan, so I'm always doing United watch-alongs. First United preseason game tomorrow. We'll be live for that. So if you haven't already, hit the follow button if you're on TikTok. If you want a better viewing experience, I am live on YouTube. Link is in my TikTok bio, or you can search The Casual Fan up on YouTube. Come join the YouTube family. We are very close to 10K subscribers. So big up everybody who hits that subscribe button, the like button, showing any type of support. You guys are absolute legends. Marcus said, what a screamer. I'm not exactly sure what he's getting at. Kanye West says the final does have extra time. Pogba was very skillful, had an insane pass, but he'd mess up the basic stuff every time and lose the ball. Shows how good Mano is at his age. You know what the biggest thing is? It's what they teach everybody very young. He would always like let's say he hits one of those nice 40 plus yards diagonal long balls. Hold on, Colombia have a corner here. Some wrestling in the box, player goes down, referee stopping the play. Straight in the hands of the keeper. Pogba would play a long diagonal ball, and then instead of running and joining the play and continuing the attack, he's just watching the ball. He's admiring his pass. AD Shifty, join the YouTube, man. That is what I like to see. Welcome to the YouTube family. Oh, shit. Ball in the box. Almost found Julian Alvarez. Cleared away. Still no goals. It's been working. For me, betting on the team I don't want to win has been working very well for me lately. Jimmer, appreciate the rose, my man. If it goes to pens, Messi will have to watch. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize he came out. He's in tears, bro. And you know what's funny? Remember what everybody said about when Ronaldo was crying and said he was a baby and a bitch and all that? You think you're going to hear even anything at all about it by Messi doing this right now? Not a peep. Only me is going to be the one saying it. Yeah, Messi subbed out. I didn't even see who came on for him. Highly doubt it was Garnacho. It was the only man I wanted to see. Jimmer with the finger heart, man. Thank you, bro. Rio's dancing around. McAllister not letting him go anywhere. Messi so shit. Ronaldo all day. Viva Portugal. It's gonna be so honestly when both of them retire. It's gonna be a very. It's already sad seeing them basically at the end of their careers. Like Messi in the MLS, Ronaldo in Saudi. The new generation of players, new crop is nice. It's promising. I like what I'm seeing, but nobody will ever be as good as Ronaldo and Messi. Like they were just. You never know what the future holds, but I doubt we're ever going to see those type of records again. Like those ones are set in stone. It's emotional, bro. I mean, dude, I understand why he's crying. But, like, I'm just saying in terms of the shit Ronaldo gets from media, fans, whatever, Messi does not get the same. Both goats are crying. It shows their heart for the game. And, yeah, like, the people that were saying, like, making fun of Ronaldo crying, like... And they don't understand why. Like, what do you mean you don't understand why? The guy dedicated his whole life to this sport. He's dedicated so much of himself to this country, to the national team. And he missed a penalty that could have potentially knocked them out of the tournament. What do you mean? Like, are you a robot? Do I take medications? But I don't, but like honestly, I probably should. Just kidding. I don't believe in medications, but I'm clearly mentally unstable. $70 minutes on the clock. Montiel down here for Argentina. Di Maria has now got the captain's armband for Argentina. It's going to be sad seeing them retire, says Rutherford. I'm not ready for it. I think Ronaldo should just play till he's 50. Even if it's for like the Portuguese third division or something like that. He needs to be like that, is he Japanese? Who's that Japanese guy? And he's still playing to this day, I'm pretty sure. And he's in his 50s. He's like 57 or some shit. And he's still playing. New GOAT gonna be Palmer? I mean, I do actually rate Palmer, but in terms of GOAT, I don't know about that. Next gonna be Yamal Watch. Who is going to be the next GOAT? I don't think it's going to be Mbappe. Maybe Jude? When I was looking at Nico Williams today, you know who he actually really looks like? He kind of, like his face, he kind of looks like Pogba. Does anyone else see that? I'm doing all this at 4 in the morning in England. Must be crazy. Dude, that is crazy. Dude, do not give a penalty for this. If they were to give a penalty on this for the foul on McAllister, he steps on top of the ball. There's no foul here. Don't decide a final like this. This tournament's already lost its credibility. It's going to completely lose every single shred of credibility it's had if they give a penalty here. Did I hear about the zombie apocalypse in Ohio? I actually didn't hear about that one. I would say Vinny Jr. for next GOAT of the La Liga. Vinny Jr. is definitely, for me, probably best player in the world at the moment. He's above Mbappe for me. Palmer is good, just not GOAT good, and nowhere near the skill of Lamine and Williams. Maino should be in there then for all the midfield work he does for his age. Pretty generational, if you ask me. Dude, if you ask me, I'd give the GOAT to a defender. And it's actually... Has defending itself just gotten a lot harder, or are defenders worse? Because there was so many legendary defenders, like... even like way back in the day, but just like, if we're talking about like the mid 2000s, you know, like your freaking, like your Ramoses, your Pulios, your Nestas, your Maldinis, your Ramoses, your Vidic, Terrys, all that guys. How many good center backs are there now? Like top class center backs that you would put in the same categories as those guys I just named. Like Van Dijk. Like for example, Rudiger is considered one of the best center backs in the world at the moment. At least I would say. He's nowhere near those guys I just said. Nowhere near. Oh my goodness, it squeaked in, but I think the flag has gone up. No goal. Argentina offside. I thought that was the moment. It's going to be checked, but I'm pretty sure this isn't going to count. He is offside. Is saying Bellingham over Mbappe crazy? I honestly don't think so. And Bellingham's only 21, which is crazy to me because it feels like he's been around for time now. And he looks and plays way older than 21. Rodri GOAT. Yeah, well-deserved player of the tournament as well. Rudiger isn't close. No, yeah. Like it's... And that's the question. Has defenders gotten worse, or is it just harder to defend in general? Gary Cahill was a real center back. Gary Cahill was a beast. And honestly, a little bit of an a forgotten player. I never hear the name Gary Cahill. Class at Chelsea and at Fulham for respect that as well. Danny Olmo, the underrated Spanish GOAT. I wonder who's going to pick him up. United honestly probably don't really need him right now, but I would still love him. Jimmer dropped the rose and I didn't even see it, man. Appreciate you. Score, it is still 0-0 in the 77th minute. Should put Lautaro in. Lautaro always scores goals off the bench for Argentina in this tournament. Company was a real center back. True. I still wouldn't put him on those levels of like the guys I need, like your Ramoses, Nestas, Cannavaros, like guys like that. I put him just just underneath that category. At the top of the list underneath that category. Because I wouldn't quite give him the title of like a world-class center back. Like Van Dijk, I would give Van Dijk that title, even though I know a lot of people don't even rate Van Dijk. But like Van Dijk in his prime, I'd give him that title of world-class. Anthony V8 in the chat. Oof. Header flick towards goal, just wide. Some good balls in the box off these set pieces from Colombia, but none of them can get on target. Yeah, Tony figured it out. He said the link from the TikTok bio actually works. If you're watching on YouTube, you want a better viewing experience, come join the YouTube family. Link is in the TikTok bio, or you can search the Casual Fan up on YouTube. Come over, join the YouTube family, hit that subscribe button. We are going to be live tomorrow as well for United's first preseason game, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Love United preseason. I've been looking forward for the United preseason more than I've been looking forward to the two finals that have happened today. And I wonder like, what are we going to see? I imagine we're going to see a lot of young guys, but do you think we'll see Rashford at any point tomorrow? Because he's been training with the team. Haaland is the next GOAT if he continues to play in Man City. I think he would take that. I actually think playing for Man City, it helps him in his career, definitely, because he's winning trophies. It's like it's nothing. But he's losing a little bit of respect because people are thinking he's only so good because he's in this City team. But like, the guy was still doing work. The guy's done work at every club he's been at. He was doing work for Dortmund. He was doing work for that freaking Red Bull. What are they called? Red Bull something. Who starts for United? Like, strongest 11 or who's going to start tomorrow? I think we're going to see a lot of young guys. Martinez is the closest to Vidic in terms of shithousery and being nails, but Vidic was fast and big too. Martinez is like, you know who would have actually been who is actually more like Vidic for us? He's gone now, but if he didn't get injured, and I think he would have been a top center back, with Eric Bailly. And I don't even think he actually kind of brought a lot of the injuries that he got onto himself, because he was like, it is nice to see like a strong tackle in that like that, but, and I'm even guilty of this. I freaking did my own knee like this. It's good to see a strong tackle, but sometimes it's not worth it. Because the way you tackle can get you injured a lot of the times. And the way that Bailly was tackling was getting him injured. Like, majority of the injuries he did to himself. Like, there's a time and a place for it. Real Ferdinand, real center back. You know who's a name that you hear a lot but not enough? Yap Stam. That's a real center back. Haaland is average, good finisher, fast, big, but doesn't really suit City. I think he is top class. Like, in terms of like, he does his job. He's not completely well-rounded. Yeah, his touch isn't the best. He's not got the best dribbling. But in terms of what he does, his job of putting the ball in the back of the net, he does it better than anyone else at the moment. What about Ledley King? Ledley King was a little bit before my time. Yop Stam was honestly before my time too, but just because I'm a United fan, I've seen a lot of them. Drastic change from Aguero to Haaland. Honestly, it's complete 180. Two complete different players. But honestly, you could argue that it works out better for them because Aguero scored goals, but Haaland scores a lot of goals. And that's all really City need. Like the season they played without Aguero and they didn't have Haaland, they were playing like Alvarez and Foden or whatever, without a proper striker. They had so many chances that all they needed was a guy like Haaland just to tap them in. Yeah, game was delayed because of fans were trying to break into the stadium that hadn't had tickets. Thought City would have got someone else, to be honest, like a technical player. I wonder what would have happened if they got Ronaldo. What if there was a universe where they got Ronaldo and we got Haaland? Or is my timeline messed up? Did Haaland go to City before Ronaldo went to United? No, I don't think that was the case. But if Ronaldo ended up going to City, I doubt Haaland would have been at City. I mean, maybe they would have. City can get rid of and bring in players like it's nothing. Haaland is no Drogba. Talk about doing the job up front. Didier Drogba makes Erling Haaland look like Wout Weghorst. Haaland's still young, very young himself. Drogba was a beast. That is more of a similar comparison, but still different. And Haaland's he's going to definitely finish his career with more goals than Drogba. I don't even think Drogba's goal record was even that great, but he was a scorer of amazing goals. Haaland doesn't really score that like any crazy type of goals. A lot of them are tap-ins, but it doesn't matter how they go in. It's just that they're in. Haaland was in 2022, Ronaldo 2021. Gregory, what is going on, my man? He says Colombians going through air vents for fuck's sake. Yeah, the videos of the people that came out of the people breaking in was actually kind of wild. Look at McAllister and this Colombian guy. Getting nose to nose. All right, let's see. Di Maria corner, 86th minute. Are we going to have a winner before the 90 ends? Corner, straight to the far post, out for a goal kick. Drogba's playing again. Anthony saw it on Insta, he said. United fans still going strong. What time is it in UK right now? Like 4 or something? I hope there's not a lot of extra time, like additional time, because I gotta pee really bad. But I don't want to miss a late goal. Drogba always produced in the most important games. I really had high expectations for this summer after the 2022 World Cup. The vibes were just not there. Yamal or Guler? Definitely Yamal. This will go to PKs, Argentina winning. Oh, they could just win it right here. Oof! Who was that? Nico Gonzalez couldn't head it back to a teammate. Just goes across goal and out for a goal kick. Great opportunity there. Julian Alvarez just couldn't get there. 4:17 a.m. Damn. Tevez was another one. Rooney, just different beast. Dude, Tevez, I wish we never let him go to City, man. You know what I didn't even know till actually recently? Tevez never was, like, actually at United. Like, he was there on loan. I didn't even know that until recently. Holland hate train is crazy. How can you not rate him? He's world-class finisher at the moment. He's definitely, like I was saying, him going to City has helped him and made him lose a little bit of credit at the same time. But not for any even true good reason, because he would still be doing work no matter what team he was at. Like, the dude was banging goals in the Champions League for freaking... What is that team? What is that Red Bull team called? I know what they're called, but it's escaped my mind. Salzburg. I think. No, I'm pretty sure I'm right. I can't watch Extra Time for the millionth time this summer. Fuck me, says George. Or Gregory. Edgar Davids was a quality player. Oh, dude. I'll tell you what. You know how many times I've lined one up from about 40 yards with Edgar Davids on FIFA 07? Eric, what is going on, my man? Good to see you up in here. Holland is more run and gun. Højlund thinks and has a great dribbling for his size, but lacks Holland's finishing. Good striker, but needs time. Yeah, that's what I was saying this too. That Højlund is actually a more complete player than Holland. Oh my goodness, what a terrible giveaway. Di Maria loses his footing. That would have been a crime right there. 4 minutes left of additional time. Argentina putting on the pressure here in these last couple moments. Enzo Fernandez playing it wide. Gonzalez cross. Trying to find Di Maria. It's headed away. Clearance is off the Paul and out for an Argentina throw somehow. How did that not go off the Paul? Troy, are you going to take a break from YouTube this summer? No. You're gonna see like game and streams. I'm gonna start posting more like actual videos of, rather that's like previews / predictions to upcoming United games or just transfer videos, whatever it is. I'll be doing stuff. And United preseason, obviously, game and streams. You'll see my face around. Erling Haaland has the golden boot. Player is completely the product of the City team around him. Come on, at Villa or Spurs or your side, he's Christian Benteke. He's not though, because he was doing the work at Dortmund and he was doing the work at the Salzburg team. I guarantee you, if he was playing for a Villa or a Spurs or even us, he would be at least in the top 3 goal scorers. Maybe not us. Maybe better Villa or Spurs. We're shit. United wouldn't have been able to give him any service. Oh my goodness. Who was that? Gonzalez, the ball fell to him in the box and he skied it. I'm a Man United fan, Troy. Of course, I can be awake. Man United fans are warriors. Dude, that is actually the truest thing ever. I feel that. because it's about 4:30 right now. What in the UK? That is when I'm up watching the earliest United games. But I've seen the schedule, and unless there's any time change, I'm pretty sure there's only like 2 or 3 games that United are playing this season that are like super early for me, which isn't that bad. Football TikTok makes me question my life. I saw a guy post a video saying he feels bad for Foden, and I commented saying that he was wank all tournament, and the guy responds by saying that he was class versus Netherlands, and that I don't know about. Dude, this is the thing. I've made this mistake myself. Arguing with people online, but especially on TikTok, is like arguing like with a brick wall. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're never gonna change someone's mind. And I've actually tried to do it, and I've literally done it to the point where I'll go with back and forth with people and make them just hit them with straight fact after fact after fact and make them feel like a complete idiot, and they still, just out of pride, will not admit that you're right. People are too pride to admit they're wrong. So they just live in delusion. And that especially on TikTok. No offense, TikTok. Mr. Goat in the chat. What is going on, my man? There is the full-time whistle of regular time. It is going into extra time. And I need to pee really badly. The Dominoes will have to wait. All I wanted was pizza. Mr. Goat said it's going to Pens. I wish it just went to straight to Pens, man. This seems like it's going to be one of those games where we could play it for 8 hours and they would never score. But we are going to go to 120 minutes. Let me reset the clock. Dude, I can't wait. I cannot wait for the Premier League to start again. I just want to hear the U-N-I-T-E-D, United are the team for me. Yeah, the final does have extra time. Why can't it just be Pens, man? Yeah, nobody wants to watch extra time. These players are playing a shit ton of games. That last few years, no wonder there's injuries. Yeah, honestly. And especially with like the like delay in the COVID, with COVID happening and them having to push the World Cup back, and just like so many games. These players don't get a break whatsoever. You sing that song with a Cockney accent? Sorry, I can't control where in England my English accent is gonna come out. Extra time. Gonna get underway here. Colombia making a change. James Rodriguez coming off. Quintaro coming on here for Colombia. Big Shaq, what's going on, man? He says, where is Messi? He came off injured in the second half. Who do I want to win? I want Colombia to win. And, yeah, want Colombia, think Argentina is going to win. And did I win my bet? Because I bet Argentina to keep a clean sheet. And I'm curious to see if that's... Like, is that just full time or is that including extra time? Oh no, it was only full time. So we won. All right, W. We win both of our bets today. Beautiful. W. Troy, how can Colombia win in extra time? I mean, in simple terms, they put the ball in the back of the net. But that is easier said than done. I don't think either team is going to score. I think we're going to see pens. It's okay, mate. Don't worry. If you think that's bad, you should know how Brazilians complain. When I speak Portuguese with a Portuguese accent, I try to act like I'm neutral, but inside, I'm so happy. Kane looked like he was an old man. How old is even Kane? Kane looked terrible. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. Didn't start the timer. Gabe. Okay, we're a couple seconds behind, but whatever. Argentina getting us underway. Shielding and out, getting a goal kick here for Colombia. I can't stop burping, man. What's going on? Hockey is way better than football. That's, I don't agree with you, but if that's your opinion, then, you know, I hope you enjoy hockey. Yes, but no hockey on in the summer. That's why everyone's watching this. Dude, it's crazy to me because where I live in Canada, I swear nobody, like some people do, but for the most part, nobody plays hockey. Nobody gives a shit about hockey. But since I've been doing these Copa America streams, everybody in here is asking me about hockey. I don't mind hockey, but I've just never gotten into it. This year has been the first year I've actually really gotten into it. And if I had to pick a favorite team, don't be mad at me because it's not a Canadian team. I picked the Detroit Red Wings. Goran, what's up, my man? He says Messi the GOAT. Mr. Goat says Messi's still crying. McDavid will be like Harry Kane, what, just no trophies? Red Wings are goated. Can't name one player, but I'm a super fan. I've got so many mosquito bites on my first. That's the only bad thing about summer is the mosquitoes. Like, I would not be upset if they became extinct. Can Argentina win already? I don't want Colombian fans happy. I mean, in terms of like safety, it's probably best that Colombia wins because you know how the Colombia fans get. I mean, even if they do win, they're still might see some fights break out. And what do you think that if Colombia win, what are the chances we see the fans rush the field? Because these Colombia fans don't give a fuck. Oh, here we go. Ball over the top. Martinez comes out, claims it. Rosenborg is the team United are playing, but it's like 90% youth players on travel. I don't even care if it's 90% youth players, man. I'm excited to see it. So you say that a mosquito landed on you. Yeah, dude. Somebody like... Oh, great save by the Colombia keeper. Huge chance there. Gonzalez couldn't put it in. Wow. I thought that was going to be it. Cut back to Gonzalez. Lovely ball from DePaul. Too central in the goal. Keeper keeps it out. You know what's crazy? I'm technically looking into the future right now because we're in different time zones. So if you now think about it, I'm seeing the future happening right now. Sorry, you just made me glitch for a second. Luis Diaz. Can Colombia find a shot? Quintero plays it wide. Cross is blocked. Oh, Colombia putting on the pressure here. Yeah, dude. Great chance on that cutback from DePaul. Gonzalez had to stretch to get to that, but he honestly should have done better. And here we go. 3 changes here for Argentina. We're seeing Lautaro, Martinez, Paredes, and Lo Celso. Martinez does work for Argentina. I swear he scored in every single game he's come off the bench for Argentina. Maybe not everyone, but most of them. Happy I didn't even see you, bro. What is going on? Enzo Fernandez, Julian Alvarez, Alex McAllister coming off. Another rule that's low-key ruined the game is the extra subs. Not ruined the game, but like changed it not in a good way. Oh, Lautaro Martinez, first touch on the ball, just gets leveled. Oh, poor pass by Quintero. Gives it away to Di Maria, and Argentina going to look to get forward here. Free kick. Lautaro Martinez wins the free kick for Argentina. And the boy Stuart in here showing some love with the super chat. Stuart, the absolute GOAT. He says, don't we all love football? Great watching this with you all. Thanks for the streams in this tournament, Troy. Well done, dude. Thank you for being here, man. And thank you for all the love and support you've showed me throughout this tournament, man. You are literally the GOAT. For real. Stuart has been an absolute G this whole tournament. And yeah, I am emotional. It's a bit emotional to see this tournament end. It's been great. I've enjoyed every single stream that we have done. Sadly, wish Portugal did a little bit better, but even then, the streams were amazing. The community that
new people that we've built coming in with the old people and just the stuff we're going to do in the future. I'm very, very excited for it. Love to see this continue into the Premier League season. I'm excited. But yeah, shout out you guys, honestly, though, because none of this stuff is possible without you guys. There is no stream without you guys. Or, I mean, there is a stream, but nobody watching it. I'm watching the game live, but it's behind by like 25 seconds. It's probably, there is a bit of a YouTube delay, so it's probably, honestly, about the same. And United fan showing the love hearts for the boy, Stuart. Drop the love hearts for the guy. W. Garnacho for knowing who the real GOAT is. Again, yeah, not one of those subs was Garnacho, eh? Did Garnacho play at all this tournament? I'm pretty sure I saw him play once. He came on one game, I'm pretty sure. And we are also 5 likes off 30 likes on the YouTube stream. If you haven't already, do hit that like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching on TikTok and you want a better viewing experience, come over to the YouTube. Join the YouTube family. Link is in my bio. Or you can search the Casual Fan up on YouTube and come say what is good. Join the YouTube family. Hit the subscribe button. We are in the 99th minute. Di Maria's ball to the far post, headed down into the hands of the keeper. And Colombia looking to counter here. Game's starting to open up a little bit. Starting to see some tired legs. Field being stretched. JJ says Troy is never... I'm going to assume it says, Troy, I never caught your live streams, but I subbed when you had a few hundred subs until I stayed up to catch you doing them recently, probably because I watched games live offline. Dude, I appreciate new, old. It's actually crazy how long we've been... It doesn't even feel like I've been doing it for that long, but we've been doing it for a while now. Yeah, shout out especially all the OGs, anybody that shows me any type of love and support. Rather that's even just through liking the stream or even just watching it at all. You're a legend. El Nino, he says, wait, the final does have overtime. We are in the 100th minute, and if there's no goals, we'll be going to pens. The score is 0-0. Did you cry with Messi leaving? No, because anybody who's new to watching me, I live in Canada, but I'm also Portuguese on my dad's side. So obviously, I mean, I still do respect Messi, and it is going to be sad to see him retire eventually. That being said, did I want to see him win this tournament? No. Boise says I subscribed back in 2021. Hey, dude, look how far. Like, you remember when I was? It's crazy, really, how far we came. I went from making videos in my car with my phone and Apple headphones, wired Apple headphones as my mic, and I was filming and reacting to United games in my hot ass car. To being able to have like a whole freaking PC setup and all this shit, like, it's crazy. And it's literally all because of you guys. And definitely big shout out to the people that were there in the car days. I wish it said when you sub to a channel. I can actually see that on my YouTube analytics, but it does. I don't know if you see it on comments, but when people comment, it'll say, like, there'll be a little badge, like a YouTube badge beside their name, and it'll say how long each person is subscribed for. I was actually looking at my oldest videos the other day and seeing who the first person who ever commented on it. And one of the first persons, I knew this anyway, but literally, I think the second comment I ever got on my video was from Gregory. I forgot what the first person who ever commented on one of my videos. I forgot what his name was. I'm curious if he still even watches me. Kone over Messi. This game goes to penalties. You know Argentina will win. Will win it because Emi Martinez is the Death Star. Yeah, but then doesn't the Death... I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but doesn't the Death Star have like one little opening on it that can just blow the whole ship up? Isn't that a thing? Troy needs PTO after this? What is PTO? What's PTO? Undefeated Daniel, what's going on, my man? Good to see you up in here. If I was to do, just out of curiosity, if I was to do a gaming stream around this time, would anybody be like, who would actually be up and interested in watching that? Because normally when I'm playing Warzone, it's around this time, but I never stream it because I don't think anybody's like awake. Oh my goodness, look at this run from Quintero. Stripped off the ball. DePaulo trying to go the other way. Tired legs there. Oh, look at this, man. Nobody can even run anymore. Personal time off. Ah. Martinez and Chico. Yeah, if Argentina go to pens, there's no way. No way they're not winning it. Either way, you'll order a large Domino's pizza. That is true. And shout out Domino's, half off. Give me a half off large pepperoni, green pepper, onions. That's it. It's going to be sweet. Oh, what a... Quintero just flicks it around him. Luis Diaz stays on his feet. Can he find a shot? It's poked away. Oh my goodness. Dude, look how stretched this game is. These guys are dead tired. No, like some of these guys can't even run anymore. They're done. And there's half time of extra time. Looking like the players needed that. Even with the subs, man, these guys are dead. Every single pizza topping. Quick, who in the chat is putting pineapple on their pizza? I'm not about that. I think that's a crime. You know what else is actually class on a pizza? Olives. Where is it being played? In Miami. Miami. Yeah, just like I made the deal with you guys, though, at the beginning. If Argentina win, we order a pizza. If Colombia win, we order a pizza. Because I'm not even going to lie to you. I'll keep it 100. I have not ate anything since I started that England and Spain stream. So I'm actually I'm pissed that this game got delayed. And I'm double pissed that it's gone in extra time. But, you know, we made it this far. We got to stick it out. Toronto Maple Leafs says pepperoni pizza. What is the best pizza place? Put it in the chat right now. And, like, something that's like like a chain thing, not just like some random pizza place that I'm not gonna know. Boise says he can't stand olives. I only fuck with olives if it's on pizza or like with nachos. That's the only time I'm having olives. Just love how we switch topics to from football to pizza. I'm sorry, I'm getting hungry. This halftime break shouldn't be too long though. Oh yeah, they're back out there already. Let me get the timer actually correct. All right, 15 more minutes before we see a penalty shootout. I do want to see a penalty shootout. Colombia making another change here. Quick prayer before the man comes on. Holy crap, I keep burping. Chicago pizza? Isn't a Chicago pizza like with just a disgusting amount of sauce? I've never had that before, but honestly, it doesn't sound that great. It probably is good, but I don't like tomatoes. Like, I'll have pizza sauce, yeah, like that's fine, but like an excessive amount of it, nah, not for me. Couple subs here for Colombia. Little Caesars used to be gas, dude. Little Caesars is actually very, very... It tastes actually really, really good, but yeah, you're filling your toilet bowl after you're eating it. There's no way around that. Jaden Claps, what is going on, my man? Good to see you up in here. Is poutine overrated? I'm gonna say no, dude. A poutine is fire, and like a proper poutine with like... Not just like the fries, gravy, and cheese curds. Like you throw like some either like some pork. It's like a pulled pork in there with the poutine. Oh, so good. So good. All right, here we go. Second half, we got 15 more minutes left. Plus potential penalties. We're underway. Are we going to have a decider in this 15 minutes? I kind of don't want to... I want to see the penalty shootout now that we're at this point. Always wanted to try it. It's... I mean, like, think about it this way. It probably tastes very... Not the exact same, but similar to, like, you know, that Spudman guy that's very popular on TikTok or whatever, and he does like the loaded potato or whatever it's called with the cheese. It's like fries is potato. It's potato and gravy. You've had potato and gravy before. I know you have, and add cheese on it. Domino's tomato sauce is a bit weird. Dude, you know what's actually sometimes I do? Is I'll get it's like a garlic parmesan sauce or something like that. I'll do that. That's actually class. Quebec stays goated for poutines. I haven't had a good poutine in a while though. Patricia, what is going on with a little bit of Spanish up in the chat? I can't translate it, but I'm going to assume that last word is penalties. Argentina will score before the 120th minute. Angel Di Maria curling it to the far post. This is his last game for Argentina here too, apparently, Di Maria. I'll translate it for you unless it's South American Spanish. Okay, I'll try my best. Esto se va a penales. Penales. Something about penalties. There's a place in the province named Jack's Pizza. Their poutine is so class. You guys got me... Dude, even just like a simple Don's poutine is actually kind of class too. What do I think of Pizza Hut? It's good, but not on my, like, not a go-to, definitely. I think the crust is a little too greasy for me. That's probably the only problem with it. McDonald's poutine, not it. I mean, it doesn't hold a candle to like a proper poutine, but it's still good, in my opinion. Only if it's like prepared good, like when it's actually made right, not if it's like cold. Oh, big chance there from Colombia. Licha blocks it and it goes out for a corner and he's staying down. Get this man off the pitch. I don't want to see him injured. Jane says Troy Man U games are starting tomorrow and we will be live for them. First preseason game. Cannot wait for it. If you haven't already, hit the sub button, turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live. And if you're watching on TikTok, come over to the YouTube. Link is in my TikTok bio where you can search The Casual Fan up on YouTube for a better viewing experience. Come join the YouTube family. Leave a chat. We'd love to have you here. Ball swung in. Out the other end. Can he save it? Oh, he can't. Is this an... It's going to be a Colombia throw-in, though. I'll take Little Caesars over Pizza Hut, says Danny. Yeah, man, I'm putting Little Caesars over Pizza Hut. You know what I've never had? There's a lot of places I haven't even had. Like, I've never had, like, Papa John's or, like, who's another pizza place? What preseason is there tomorrow? Manchester United's first preseason game. Anybody who's new to watching me, the content, you've just started watching me through these international tournaments, the content I normally make is on Manchester United. I'm a United fan, so I always doing watch-alongs for United and making content on just the Premier League in general. And I'll also do watch-alongs for other just big games that go on in the Premier League or just around football in general. Like I'll do an El Clasico or something like that. Do I pay for MUTV? Fuck no. I'm not paying for that shit. I'd pay for it if they actually had, like, the regular season games, but, like... United fan says he's going to be staying up all night. Dude, that is crazy. Are you just going to stay up all the way till the United game? Where do I watch the Prem? I watch it on Fubo. Which I honestly hope the Premier League just gets their own streaming. Like you should be able to stream the games through the Premier... Oh my goodness, this could be it. Lautaro Martinez, and he's done it. He has done it in the 111th minute. Lautaro Martinez off the bench for Argentina again. Oh, I wanted to see Colombia win, man. Wow. I wanted to see pens, and I did not want to see this. What a finish, though. How does he not start? He's better. Tell me he's not better than Alvarez. He scores every time he comes off the bench. Still a little bit of time, like about 10 minutes. But that is tough for Colombia. How many Lautaro Martinez, I swear, he's got 4 goals this tournament all off the bench. He's got at least 3. Who is that? Was that Davinson Sanchez? He just completely stepped forward for no reason. Lautaro Martinez runs in behind. It's honestly poor by the keeper, too. Puts it right over his head. Oh. Fubo TV is where I watch football. Yeah, like what I was saying, I wish the Premier League, you could just, like a paid service, fine, whatever. but stream it through the Premier League app. I hate these Fubos and these DAZNs and all that BS because it a lot of the time it doesn't work or it crashes. It just pisses me off. And I also hate that I gotta pay for Fubo to watch the Premier League, but then if I want to watch, like, let's say United's just in the Champions League, I gotta pay for. Well, I'm gonna have to do it anyway because it's the same for Europa League. You gotta pay for the Fubo for the Premier League, and then you gotta pay for the DAZN to watch the European competitions. Just bend me over. Bend me over, football. Oh, that's a free kick. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's teeing off. Licha Martinez is down, though. I don't want to see that. This Borja guy, or whatever his name is, the number 9 who came on for Colombia, he's going to hurt someone by the end of this game. Yellow card is coming out. Martinez actually bleeding from his lip. Troy, do you know if De Ligt is playing tomorrow? Like, what do you mean, for United? He hasn't even signed for United. I would say no. If you're talking about something else, because he was in the Netherlands squad, and I don't think anybody who's playing the Euros is with their club team right now for preseason just yet. Zach Harris, what is going on, my man? My TV box gives me free football every single competition, but the commentators are always super gay. Oh. You have to pay for Fubo? You do have to pay for Fubo. Trying my hardest in the West, boys. Almost 12, midnight. What time is it, like, in Miami? Otamendi coming on here for Argentina. Fernandinho. Otamendi. Every time I see Otamendi, that's what I think of. De Bruyne. Silva. Sterling. Otamendi. Miami is the same time as Toronto. How far is Toronto in front of me? I don't even know. Tobin. Oh, Tobin. Tobin. When Bellingham scored the bicycle kick, they went, "Oh my God, Bellingham, that was so nice and crispy." What? Oh, midnight. Dude, Di Maria straight in tears. Coming off for Otamendi. It's midnight in Miami. It's midnight here in New York City. I wonder if the game had to be delayed for like another hour or something, do you think they would have postponed it to like tomorrow? Am I gonna stream the match against Rosenborg tomorrow, or is it not worth it? David, what is going on, man? I will be streaming it, and it is 100% worth it. Anytime my boys are playing, it's worth it. Even when I wake up at 4:30 and United loses to frickin' Crystal Palace or whoever it is, it's still worth it.
United fan in here dropping the sunglasses. Didn't even get to see it on my face. And 11 roses. Shout out the man still up and not going to sleep. I hope you actually do go to sleep at the end of this because you need, like, sleep is important. Why was it delayed? Because the fans were trying to, like, rush into the stadium that, like, hadn't bought tickets. There was fans just breaking into the stadium and it was getting kind of crazy. Rohan, what is up, man? Yes, again, I will be doing a watch-along for the United preseason. Every United preseason game, unless for some reason I can't find a stream for it, that would be the only way I wouldn't be doing it. But I anticipate on doing a stream tomorrow for it. Prediction for the United game tomorrow? I don't even know, man. Just batter them like 5-0. Man, you play Arsenal on the 27th. I know. I'm actually very excited for that. That game's going to be on at 5. United versus Arsenal at 5 p.m. for me is going to be, like, that's crazy. It's going to be beautiful, even if it is a preseason game. LeBron, what's up, man? He says, of course, Lautaro scored. Guy is a for sure goal off the bench. We got just about a minute left here in this game. Can Colombia get one back? In desperation now. What a stolen Copa America. What are the thoughts? Here. Smiley face. Quick TikTok poll. Smiley face if this tournament wasn't rigged. Frowny face if it was rigged. It was definitely rigged for the South American teams. If it was rigged for Argentina in general, I don't know. That could be up for debate. Rosenborg finished, I think, 8th in their league. Or David saying they finished 11th in the Norwegian Prem, so it's an easy win. I mean, is it an easy win? Because United, like, what was the team that we almost lost to in the FA Cup? Or was it no, it was the FA Cup. My thoughts, hear me out. It should have been Canada. How do you think Canada versus Colombia would have went? Oh, Lautaro Martinez. Does he want to add another one to it? Coventry City, yeah. Like, if United can almost lose to Coventry City, I'm sure they could lose to Rosenborg. Or we could smash them 5-0. Troy, I'm going to sleep, but only for 2 hours. Okay, I'm happy to hear that, bro. Any sleep is good. Two minutes additional time, about a minute 25 left, and then I'm getting a pizza. Shout out Domino's. I mean, some of the first team players we had are a bunch of melts. If we beat Argentina, we could have beat Colombia. Oh, definitely. Canada 3-1, 7-1 Canada, easy win. How can you say that Canada would score, like, any more than... Saying Canada is going to score any more than one goal in a game is crazy. If you're going to predict a Canada win, it's got to be like a 1-0, like a penalty win, something like that. Look at this. Ball popping around in the box. Shouts for a penalty. Ref waving it away, saying no. I didn't see a penalty in that, but there were some shouts for it. Do you know Yelich? I do not. Why is it going into extra time? Apparently, I didn't know this either, but the final is the only game that could go into extra time in the Copa America. I think this is the end here. One kick away from the final whistle. Saying Canada is going to score any goal is crazy.
So it'll be Spain versus Argentina in the finalissima, although Colombia deserves it more. Yeah, that'd actually be a cracking game. Spain-Argentina. We're going to destroy Rosenborg 4-0. Yeah, put the Rosenborg predictions for anybody that watches Premier League or just United fans in general. What are the vibes? I'm gonna stick with a 5-0, even though I would need to see the lineup. VAR is actually looking at this for a penalty. Let's see the replay. What are we looking at? It's game over. Give him the trophy. Do you think that our 2024-25 team is good? And what are your expectations for the Prem? I already asked, but I want an update. Add Delict, then I would say, yeah, it's decent. Still not good enough, but decent. At the current point of where it is now, with just Xerxes, it's not good. Minimum expectations is top 4. And if we win a Europa League or a Domestic Cup on top of that, then that would be great. Ref, dude, just piss off Colombia players, man. Back up and let them finish the game. You lost. Can you lose? Can you finish a game with dignity for once this whole tournament? "5:08 a.m. over there." That's crazy, man. We don't even know what our signings are yet, our team, but it's just youth players at the moment. Yeah, I can't even really give a true prediction until we see a lineup. Is the referee going to blow the whistle? And he does. Game over. Argentina win the Copa America. Are they going to do an international treble? World Cup, Euro, and Finalissima? That would be insane. If they give Messi player of the tournament, it's already lost its credibility, but it would be even more of an embarrassment towards the tournament. Who are you saying is man of the match of that game? Di Maria was class. Defense was good. I might say Di Maria again, honestly. Those Argentina shorts looking transparent. Bruh. Do you know Kyle Larin has more goals than Jonathan David for Canada? I did not know that. Lautaro Martinez, man of the match. Why does Argentina look more emotional about winning this than they did when they won the World Cup? There's the boy Nacho. Well, 2 United boys in this team. At least we're happy for them. Is Di Maria done football entirely, or is he going to come back to Benfica and slot 50? I have no idea. He's done for Argentina. I don't know if he's retiring completely, though. This is where we're going to end the stream, though. Because I don't really want to watch Argentina lift the trophy, and I'm very hungry, so I'm going to go get something to eat. But big shout out and much love to everybody who was up in the stream. You guys are all freaking legends. Everybody that has been in any of these streams from the start of this Copa America or Euros, whatever, we've made it all the way to the final, and we are done with the international streams, which is a bit sad. But around the corner, United preseason first game tomorrow. We will be live for that, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Playing Rosenborg, Norwegian team, first game of preseason. If you're watching on TikTok, come over and join the YouTube family. The link is in my TikTok bio, where you can search The Casual Fan up on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, join the YouTube family. We'd love to have you here. Other than that, I'm out of here. Again, much love to all you guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe button, turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live. Hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace.